Welcome to a scan of the next learning module in the Work That Makes Sense suite, Module 6, the Could-Be Map and Smart Placement Principles 1 through 7. This is Gwendolyn Galsworth, the creator of this series and author of the book of the same name. Let's take a look. Here's the Smart Placement Suite, and here's Module 6. It's time for your teams to learn and apply the first 7 of the 14 principles of smart placement directly to their could-be maps, hands-on. In Module 6, they rethink the flow of materials, people, and information into and through their work areas by rethinking the location of function, the location of things. They use these principles as leverage, and they focus to begin with on those items, those functions, which are easy to move. Here's the first of 2 sample teaching segments from Module 6. The process is simple and smart. First, I'll tell you about each principle and show you examples. Second, you'll think them through and look for ways to apply that principle. Discuss your thinking with a buddy, but not more than 2, and when you're ready, share your thinking with your whole team. See what they think. Experiment directly on your could-be map. Change things there. 3, make sure to appoint a scribe. Make sure that someone writes down the ideas. Your trainers can help, or a colleague, or you can volunteer yourself. 4, make sure to write each idea on a sticky note. 1 idea per note, write clearly, big and bold. Use the paper color that corresponds to the change, blue, pink, green. And for right now, hold off on yellow ideas. For right now. 5, as you think and discuss, test out your ideas directly on your could-be map. Don't be shy, don't wait. Move your sticky notes around. Show us how your idea works. If you change your thinking, change your map. Be bold, be inventive, experiment. And remember, all ideas are welcome. Remember the 4 people process tools. And the second teaching sample. And don't forget about capturing the full range of function for people, too. Capture that. Here's a sterling example. Neatly stacked whip, but it totally blocks access to the machine behind it. Here. It used to be that operators of this machine had to take the long way around to access their machine because of the blockage of this whip. Completely blocked. But smart placement to the rescue, which we see here. This is called a person with function. The visible border came second. The thinking came first. We reserved the space ahead of time for the whip to get placed here and retained our access by planning in a person with function. During smart placement, the thinking came first. If your plant has not yet gone lean, you can be sure this is supercritical. Person with function has 2 purposes, pathway and boundary. The thinking and planning come first. The actual visible border, I said it before, comes second. Considering the full range of function makes it easy for us to deal with piles of whip, with anything. Okay? We do that ahead of time in smart placement. So now consider this principle, put the module on hold, and look for applications in your area. Get smarter about the full range of function for people and for things. Across the 60 fully narrated, fully animated slides in Module 6, your team study over 50 examples of the first 7 smart placement principles and apply them. With their could-be maps on the table and their what-is maps on a nearby wall, they learn how these principles increase safety, reduce risk, minimize motion, and take the struggle out of everyday work.